Shade tech detected. Rogue assault turret detected. Rogue striker drone detected. Rogue incinerator turret detected. Rogue sniper turret detected.
See that? They got one! Got you now! I got shot! Come on, let's get him!
Rogue assault turret detected.
I'll get you for that.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Oh, you're gonna be dead. Oh.
What's up agents, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. Today's video is going to be the Immortal Summit build. This is going to be perfect for the solo player who wants to just solo his way from level 1 all the way up to the legendary part of the Summit, the new game mode that has come to the Division 2 entitled Update 11. We're going to be playing very aggressive. It's going to be an armor on kill build. I'm going to show you two different variations by just switching up your gloves from more damage to more armor on kill. We have got 800,000 armor on kill from our shotgun, the mop. If you guys don't know about it, I will show you just now. Remember that the more armor you have, the more your armor on kill scales, so just keep that in mind. Let's go through the specialization. Like I said, it's going to be a very aggressive build. We want to be using SMGs and shotguns because that's what we get that's what Hunter's Fury gives us, more shotgun and SMG damage. I've gone for primarily an SMG for my primary weapon, so SMG shotgun damage, make sure that's up. One of the most important things of the gunner specialization, which we're going to be using, is killing enemies grants 10% armor. So that's very good. Armor on kill adds another 10%. That's a huge value. That's exactly what the same as on the named new shotgun, the mop, which gives us 10% armor on kill. So very, very good. And we also get a nice armor kit, which gives us a huge chunk of armor. Also, we regenerate ammo, which is nice because in the Summit, some of the directives come on. You actually lose ammo and start with less ammo. You lose ammo when you reload and you start with a lot less ammo, and you do run out of it very quickly. This allows your teammates and yourself to generate it pretty decently. So make sure you use gunner specialization for this build. Then I'm going to go through the pieces and what builds you want to, well, what setup you want to use depending on how you want to play. Like I say, all my builds are templates for you guys to work upon and adapt them to suit your own playstyles. So just remember that, don't just copy. I will be giving as much insight into the build as I possibly can, so you can gauge how much you want to change, or if you want to just keep it the same, if you've got a similar playstyle to me. I get very bored with certain flaws in the Summit, so I like to rush and push them as quick as possible. This is the perfect one for you to actually get through it very quick. You can blitz through it with this. So we've got 1.3 million armor. Now normally you would have 1.1 million armor. That's what I would recommend using for a bit more damage. But I wanted to showcase these beautiful gloves which have been buffed, which have 10% armor on kill. I will be swapping the gloves out if you are interested, and you will have 1.1 million armor. So there's 2 different variations and playstyles with this, which I think will help a lot of people. So we have got the, this is an exotic SMG, the Chatterbox. Now the reason why I use this is because you don't actually have to reload. You can clear, if you do enough damage or you hit your shots, you can clear a whole level without reloading your gun. Now obviously you want to reload, because when you reload, rate of fire is increased by 20% for each enemy within 15 meters for the duration of the magazine. Max stacks is 5, which is very nice. We get a huge amount of rate of fire, so don't be fooled by this RPM. It goes up a lot and you actually melt NPCs. Like I said, you get your, when you get a kill, it refills your magazine by 50%, because reloading when using an armor on kill build could be the difference between dying and surviving, because you need to concentrate and commit to the NPC. Even if you're getting shot in the back, your armor will come back in such a significant amount that you can just carry on going. So it's completely up to you guys. You can decide which gun you want to use there, but let me go through a few other options. Lady Death is going to be one of the better ones because you get, you know, faster running speed, movement speed, which is great. On kill, you can run around the summit very quickly and get through the content at lightning speed, and you also get amplified damage. Now it's not 75, it has been lowered. If I'm correct, I think it's 60 in PvE and 50 in PvP. But don't quote me on that. We have to check the patch notes because it's obviously the UI doesn't state that. But you can use this. There's a whole bunch of other ones. It's a shame because the Eagle Bearer would have worked well with this build because of the headshot buff. But it's completely up to you guys. Another SMG that's really good is the SIG MPX with fast hands, very short reload speed. You could use in sync if you want more damage. You just scroll through. Even if you want to use a shotgun, I would recommend, like my last video, the one-shot shotgun build. If you guys want to see it, in the description. In sync with damage targets out of cover at M870, we can do a big amount of damage, 1.3 mil, but I've gone for Chatterbox. As you know from the utility, it works well. Then the Mop, which is a named shotgun, the new one, 10% armor on kill. What I normally do is if my armor's gone below and I don't have bonus armor from Bloodsucker, I will pull this out and actually get my armor back in one shot, which is really good. We got 800,000 armor on kill with this weapon. It's beautiful. It is at the Theater Settlement vendor if you guys would like it, and from the season reward. So now that the gun's out of the way, like I said, the new pistol, you can use it as well if you want a skill tier. It's completely up to you guys. You won't be using it that often though. So we have got 3-piece Hunter's Fury. Now you're probably wondering why only the 3-piece. Well, we're getting damage from Intimidate, which is a lot, and Perfect Bloodsucker will give us 120% armor, bonus armor, which does proc Intimidate. So we're getting huge amounts of armor and huge amounts of armor on kill and decent damage. So it's very nice. I enjoy it. Remember, armor on kill is real armor. It's not the blue bonus armor. So just keep that in mind. Bonus armor is what you need, which Perfect Bloodsucker gives us. It only lasts for 10 seconds, but you can just keep stacking it up. So let's go through the 3-piece Hunter's Fury. Now the gloves that I would swap out from the ones we have on now is actually a pair of Hunter's Fury, because you do get a lot of damage. It is situational damage from the 4-piece, but I will explain how that works shortly. So we get 15% shotgun SMG damage, armor on kill 20%, which is a huge amount, 100% health on kill. Now weapon damage, crit chance. What I've done is on the mask, holster, and knee pads, we've gone for weapon damage and crit chance and crit damage. As long as your crit chance is 60%, you are good to go. So let's go through, before we go through the chest piece and backpack, let's go through the gloves. This is how you would change the build to get more damage if you needed more damage, or you just think maybe it's too much armor on kill. So the death grips have been buffed. We're using these because we get 10% armor on kill additional. The 1-piece isn't that great, but don't worry about that. The 10% armor on kill is a huge amount. Roll crit chance, armor as well. If you want it, if you have one with red, you can actually put those on. 1.3, 1.1 million armor is the sweet spot. So yeah, if you don't want to use these, what you would do is swap them out and put Hunter's Fury gloves. That gives us Apex Predator. Enemies within 50 meters receive a debuff, amplifying weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy within your weapon with your weapon disorientates other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5. 25% amplified damage. So it is situational, but it's not too hard to proc, especially with this build. So this would give you a significant more amount of damage, but slightly less armor on kill. But I wanted to showcase the death grips to show you why they are so strong and why they're definitely viable and an option for you guys to use. Now the 2-piece belts and armory, armor regen, which does help. It's not, I don't really rate armor regen too much in PvE. It's good in PvP, but other than that, I wouldn't really recommend stacking it. But it comes with the one piece because the two piece is too good to pass up on. 10% armor on kill. Now, like I said before, you can change this build up. Maybe not use Bolston, maybe go for something else, and then use the 10% gloves to get more damage. It's completely up to you guys. There's many ways you can change this. You can even put maybe Sokolov Concern backpack, for example, maybe Walker and Harris, and then to make up for it, put the gloves, the death grips, that makes up for your damage, your armor on kill loss, and then you have a bit more damage. But it's completely up to you. I wanted to showcase this, and to be honest, one of the main reasons for this is because Perfect Bloodsucker is quite nice. So I wanted to showcase this. So the chest piece, what we've done is on all the mods, we put armor on kill mods, all blue mods. If you need extra crit chance, you can put it, but SMGs aren't too hard to get the crit chance up. Headshot damage armor, very, very nice. Intimidate, which is 35% amplified damage. The Hunter's Fury gear set works in close proximity, so it is quite important to make sure that you guys are utilizing this. Because, you know, we are going to be close to the enemy, so we'll always have that 35% damage, and this is how you're going to get it. Perfect Bloodsucker, very, very nice. You get it from the season rewards. Armor, crit chance, headshot damage, armor, and kill. Very, very nice. Let's have a look at the stats quickly so you guys can get an idea of what I mean. So we've got 60% crit chance, decent crit damage. Remember, it's not all about that. Utility is king in this game right now, or it's always been, to be honest. I'm going to go through it. You can stop the video if you want to look at other stats. So we've got 481,000 armor on kill. Do you see what I mean, guys? Is that if we change the gun, we've got 588k. Okay, so that's 481 and then 588. If we put the death grips back on, it is now 682 and 808,000. So there's quite a significant bounce there. So you need to just keep that in mind. Having a lot of armor on kill can be very good, especially if you are running DPS. You get blitzed down very quick, and you need your armor to regenerate, to come back as quick as much as possible per NPC, especially if you're surrounded by, let's say, tankier golden NPCs. So just keep that in mind, agents. Hopefully I explained this a bit quite good to you. Like I said before, there's so many ways you can change this. This is not just the best way. In my opinion, this is probably the best variant of the build. I think you get the most utility. You still do a lot of damage. The armor regen, like I said before, it's not stacked, but it does help us. I'm not even going to lie. We do have 12,000. It does, you know, especially when you don't have armor regen in some of the directives, it mitigates it slightly. I don't know if it's bugged. Sometimes, you know, it's supposed to take away the armor regen, but sometimes it does work. So just have a think and use this as a template, and just to decide a bit more. Maybe it's not even just a full guide, a build, maybe it's a guide as well. So let's go through the skills quickly. I'm not going to go through too much. Revive a hive, and we've got the shield. Make sure you use this shield. It's very good. It gives us nice health. Well, these mods give us nice health, and we also give damage to enemies, so that are in front of the shield. So make sure you guys utilize this. It is a tier 3 as well. Make sure you mod it correctly also. That's going to be it for the build, guys. I hope you did enjoy this. Leave a comment and let me know how you would change this to adapt to your own playstyle. That being said, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be seeing everybody in the next video. Peace out, agents.